Okay, so here's something that you probably haven't heard much of. 44 Magnum Subsonic. That might sound a little crazy because when you think of Subsonic, you think of 45 ACP or maybe 9mm, 38 Special, 22 Long Rifle. There's, the list goes on and on. But I got real interested recently in loading up some Subsonic 44 Magnums. And I got to looking in one of my reloading books in the cowboy section, and sure enough, there was some load data in there for a cowboy load for 44 Magnum. I was surprised to find that. Usually the cowboy loads are 45 Colt and 38 Special and some of these other cowboy cartridges that you don't hear much of anymore. But yeah, there was a section in there for 44 Magnum using Trail Boss, and so I said, hey, I'm gonna cast up some more of these bullets that I cast. I cast these right here myself. These were clip-on wheel weights, and I like to shoot my own cast bullets. I can cast a bullet for every caliber that I reload, even though sometimes I still use jacketed stuff for certain applications. But this is a gas check bullet, and with the powder coat on them, they're coming in at they're averaging about 253 grains a piece. And so I've shot a few of these already. They're pretty quiet for 44 Magnum. They are pretty quiet. I've shot them out of my rifle. I have not shot any out of my pistol. These have to be sized different for my pistol. As some of y'all know, the SAMI specs for 44 mag pistol is different than SAMI for 44 mag rifle. It's the only caliber that I reload for that's like that. I don't know what else is like that, if any, but 44 mag is. A rifle is just slightly larger. For a cast bullet, you'll usually want to size those about 433, where in a pistol, you'll size them at around 430. And both of those could vary a little bit. You need to find out what your bore and so forth is for your gun. But for mine, that's what they are. 430 for the pistol, 433 for the rifle is what I size them at. So my bores are a little smaller than that on both. But so yeah, this is I'm using 6.3 grains of Trail Boss, and in most powders, 6.3 grains is not very much. It just depends on what cartridge it is. But let me say this, for a 44 mag case, that's a decent size casing. 6.3 grains in most powders would not fill that case up very well. But with Trail Boss, that's not the story. That's the beauty of Trail Boss. Better case capacity. It's a bulky powder. Looks like little Cheerios. Is how most people describe it. I agree with that. It's round with a hole in it. It's made like that to be bulky. And yeah, so the powder in there is about right there where my fingernail is. And with a seated bullet to the crimp groove, gosh, that's about 85 or 90% full of powder. So should be pretty efficient with the powder burn. So that's pretty awesome. But anyhow, they're pretty quiet just like they are, but I just wonder what these might sound like with a suppressor screwed on to the end of that rifle. So I don't know, maybe one day we'll get to find that out. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.